Hey, thanks for joining me today. You're listening to the Sit Down with Roman Gray. I find myself continually asking, why not me? But then I start thinking that maybe I'm not enough. Maybe I am enough to achieve what it is I want. But I don't have that it factor like so many successful people. I know all I see is the end product, right? All I see is the final result of someone else's work. But I still can't help but wonder, do they have the same self-doubt like I do? What if they're better than me? What if they're not better than me, but their personality is more appealing, and that's why their recognition is growing bigger and faster than mine ever could? I know that a lot of these things I'm feeling are just playing on my own self-doubt and my own insecurities and probably even my own impatience, but sometimes I can't help it because at the end of the day, I'm still human. It's been hitting me really hard lately because of so many people I've seen grow from only a handful of supporters to millions of views, just millions and millions of viewers, tens of thousands of listeners and followers within these fairly short windows. So on one hand, it's inspiring and motivating, but then of course the other side is sort of discouraging. Like, oh well, I can never get there because I'm just not good enough. I'm not as appealing. I'm just not likable. I'll never connect like the way they do. At the end of the day, I'm still doing what I do because I enjoy it, right? It's exciting, it's fun, and I think has the potential to help people and connect. But I'd be lying to myself if I didn't say that there's still that little twinkle of hope and expectation for this to become something bigger. And I think that's been one of the hardest parts for me. Acknowledging that I in fact want this and that I want this thing to be so much bigger than what it is right now. It's weird and scary to really be honest with myself about these bigger things I want, because I feel like it's opening a door to what it is I truly envision. And so much of the time, what we really want for ourselves is scary and daunting. We don't want to admit, or at least I don't want to admit sometimes, that I want this thing to really go somewhere, because then I create this level of pressure for myself. And I know it's gonna really hurt if I try really hard and I fail. Just crash and burn into a worn out version of myself. But I keep finding myself going against all those feelings. Despite all my self-hate and self-doubt, I'm still choosing to try really hard at this thing anyway. Because it matters to me. I have to realize and remind myself that this is what it means to work for something you believe in. I'm in the era of what so many innovative and successful people have gone through, where they did nothing but put their head down and just work really, really, really hard for weeks and months and years on end, just working super hard all day, all night, with nobody giving them a pat on the back, giving them compliments, or any sort of round of applause. Dealing and confronting not only with the problems that arise in their pursuit, but also facing their very own mediocrity and self-doubt. They too are judging their own sense of accomplishment and legacy and why it is they're doing what they're doing. Even if I fail, at least I can say I really did try. I can look myself in the mirror and not feel total regret or shame because I at least really gave this my all. And that's better than laying awake at night, tossing and turning to the heartache of maybe. Maybe if I had done it, things would be different. I don't want that pain. Sometimes I think in order to reach any sense of meaningful notoriety or greatness includes battling it out in the wake of midnight, confronting all these dark things that run deep within us. The beauty in fighting it out, right, against all the odds is what comes with this, is what comes with chasing what you want. This is what it takes. It's hard, and that's why the many stories that inspire us are because of the things it took to get there. The trials and tribulations that are the very steps needed in order to achieve something big and something meaningful. I mean, sure, you might fail miserably. You'll probably get made fun of or ridiculed at some point. You'll have to face a lot of unknowns and battle people's bullshit opinions. We do all that on a daily basis anyway. I do not think that there has ever been a person in all of human history that, when on their deathbed, said, "I'm glad I didn't try to achieve what it was I really wanted." The real question is, have you had enough of not being who you really want to be? Hey guys, I just want to take a moment to say thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it so much. Please don't forget to support me by visiting my website, itsromangray.com, as well as follow me on Twitter and Instagram at itsromangray. I love all of you so much just for being here and supporting me. It means everything. Thank you so much. And until next time.